It's coffee time.
Look at him. Hi, Lily. She's baking biscuits. Yes, yes. But look at this thing. Look at my boy. I feel so bad, you guys. I have to take him to the vet right now. I'm so sorry. But you're an old boy. You need the vet. Okay. Are you gonna be mad at me? Yes, a little bit. Yes, a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. We are back from the vet and I'm still really pissed because he gets checked every like 3 to 4 months because he has thyroid problems, and we are also kind of checking his kidneys because he's an old boy, and last time his kidney results were not the greatest, so we're kind of checking on everything when he goes. So he gets blood taken, and every time we've been to the clinic there's been no problem. Sometimes he doesn't like it, of course, but he is like the most gentle boy ever. And today we had these weird old woman that did things a little bit different than he's used to, and he completely freaked out, and I think she even hurt him a little bit, and I was so pissed. I told this woman off. I told her that the things she was doing were not necessary, that he's never had these issues before, and she ended up not being able to take blood from the first spot, so she had to go to another spot, and I was losing my shit. I was losing it, and let me tell you, I was trying to calm down, because if you mess up with my babies, like, you don't want to know what's coming for you. You don't want to know. You know the thing they say about Spanish temperament? Completely true. So I was so mad at this woman, and I told her off, and she got defensive, and I was like, bitch, no. So anyways, we're back home. I'm waiting on the result, but I know next time when he has to go to his next check-in, I'm gonna extra request this woman doesn't take his blood, because we're not going back to this woman. I'm sorry, but no. Everybody else in the clinic has been able to take blood from this baby without any issues, or not major issues as today. This is not happening again. I'm sorry, but no, ma'am. Sorry, but no. So yeah, this is my story time for today. Today I'm gonna try to read, but I also have things to do, so we're just gonna try to squeeze in those pages in between, because so far we've been doing good progress. I'm halfway through my novels, so that's great. So I will catch up with you later when I've had some time to read. Today has been a day. I've had appointments. The cat sitter came because she has to pick up the keys, because I'm gonna be gone over the weekend and she needs to take care of my babies. Then I had some people come over to test my smoke detector. So it's been a day, and also had to edit my video for YouTube today. So we have been slacking on reading. I have only read one short story, so we need to catch up. In order to catch up, I'm gonna do an attempt to a reading sprint. A reading marathon. It's currently 5 p.m. and I still also need to do my 1 hour home workout, and I still have to have dinner. So we're gonna attempt to read as much as possible in like 1 to 2 hours tops. I think it's doable. So we're going to be reading from all the books that I have on the TBR for this week. And I think I'm gonna start my reading sprint and let you know my thoughts, if they have changed in the different books that I have been reading. I'm trying to do these vlogs without spoilers. I'm trying to be a little bit vague about certain things in the books, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So I also have with me my skull sipping up that it's filled with some energy, because I feel like it's one of those days, you know. Coffee doesn't affect me that much anymore. Sometimes I need an extra kick of energy, and this is what we're going for today, is blueberry energy. All right, so let's start our marathon, and I think I'm gonna start with Wilder Girls, which is fast-paced and I really want to see if we're gonna go somewhere or not, because like I said last time I talked about it, I'm kind of a little bit deceived that it's not as gory as I expected. I don't know, for some reason when people started talking about body horror in this book, I was expecting it to be like really gruesome, but so far I'm not really finding it gruesome at all. I'm guessing maybe it's something that's gonna come towards the end, so we shall see. And we have the last update of the day. It has been around 2 hours since I talked to you, and I have managed to read from all of these 3 books all the pages that I had to read today, which leaves me only with 2 short stories that I will probably read before I go to bed. So updates on the books. Let's start with Wilder Girls. I'm in page 250. We're getting to see a little bit more of body horror, kind of more disgusting stuff a little bit, but still I'm not completely hooked on the story and the characters. Like, I'm not connected to them, I'm not like living for them. So it's okay, but I am not loving it, let's put it that way. It's not bad, it's an entertaining book. I don't know, I think I kind of was expecting a little bit more from it, but I don't know, maybe the last pages are gonna blow me away. I don't know, we shall see, but I'm definitely gonna finish it. Then I read from the Roanoke Girls. I'm currently page 170. So really enjoying this one, but it is very slow paced, so I keep saying that because I know some people just don't like books that are kind of slow, but I'm really enjoying to read about these girls, you know, especially the girl that we're following, Lane. I really like her story. I like to get to know her more and more, know her past, unravel the mysteries, secrets of the family that we all kind of know what they are, and it's really messed up story. I like to see her when she was a kid, but also when she's an adult, and how she deals with life in her different stages. And I don't know, I really like it. Like I said, I really like how Amy Engel creates this family drama, secrets. I just love the way she creates families and how real they feel. So, and then I read a little bit more from Zero Lives Remaining. I'm in page 70, still enjoying it. We got to the point where now the people are officially trapped inside of the arcade, and they have realized that there is something going on, that it's trying to kill them. It's quite you know, very straightforward plot, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I love that we're using sort of technology, not really, but there is supposed to be this person that died that is kind of connected to the arcade, that is his way of killing people, so it's kind of a little bit connected to technology. So really enjoying this novella. And like I said, for today we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go do my home workout. We have upper body today, then have a shower, have dinner, and read my short stories for the day, and probably watch a horror movie as we like to do in this house. So I'll see you all guys tomorrow. You guys, I'm currently on my bathroom getting ready for bed, and I just want you to see what I see when I'm trying to get ready for bed. This is what I see. Somebody staring at me from the other room. Excuse me, ma'am. Why are you judging me while I'm getting ready for bed? Nothing to add? No? Nothing to add to the accusations? I swear she loves to be in this small box. It's become her new toy. Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 4 of the evilathon. I had a great night's sleep. I ended up watching a movie yesterday that was really, really good. So if you're looking for a good mystery thriller on Netflix, check out Searching. I think so far this is probably my favorite. I mean, it's not really horror, but kind of like thriller that it is using social media or media in general, electronics, as a way of telling the story. It was so well done. Absolutely love it. So after that movie tip, today we are gonna try to read as much as we can, because this weekend I'm gonna go to visit my boyfriend, so I'm not gonna have so much time over the weekend to read. So the plan today is to at least finish Wilder Girls. We have one book already wrapped up on the first week, and keep reading from the other short story books and the Roanoke Girls. So let's make a nice beverage and let's get to reading.
Hi. What's happening? Yeah, well, you're so cute.
Back to our regular spot. As you can see, it's a very sunny day in Germany today, which is rare. Actually, my parents told me this morning is raining there, and I'm like, I'm enjoying the sun for a one-time exception, because normally it's always the other way around. The babies love the sun, so I'm happy for them too. What is she? Yeah, what do you want to say? Okay. Anyways, I always get distracted by my cats. So we have here, again, all the books for a reading sprint or reading marathon. I only have the rest of the week off, and then I have to go back to full-time work. So I'm kind of trying to use these days to really focus on reading, as well as doing other things that need to be done, you know, chores and things like that. So the plan today, like I mentioned, is to read everything that I had planned to read today, but I do want to try and finish Wilder Girls a little bit ahead of time, so that at least I have already accomplished a book, because I only have this left, which should be totally doable for today. And yeah, I'm gonna go again for a reading spree, and I will check back with you guys later once I have some new thoughts on the books. Also, because the day is sunny today, I decided to make a cold coffee with some coconut milk. I already had a couple of regular black coffee cups this morning when I woke up, so now it's kind of like more of a treat coffee kind of thing, because it has some coconut milk in it, some cane sugar, and some black coffee. So that's basically one of my treat coffee drinks, if you may, that I do at home. I do want to get myself some either caramel syrup or pumpkin syrup, but finding this type of coffee syrups here in Germany is not that easy, and they are not cheap at all. I know, it is already Thursday. I didn't give you any updates anymore yesterday. It just got really busy really quickly and I had to make like a to-do list and make sure everything was done until the end of the day, so I didn't have much time for vlogging. But the good news is I did finish Zero Lives Remaining. I'm gonna give this one a 3 coffee mug rating. All in all, I really enjoyed the concept. I really enjoyed, you know, the going back to an arcade and having a ghost attached to the machines. That was really fun, but I felt like we had so many characters and names in like 100 pages novella, and it felt a little bit rushed. It felt like I didn't really get the chance to really know who these people were, and I don't know, it just felt like too fast. But I really did enjoy the main story. And I also finished Wilder Girls. I'm a little bit unsure about my rating yet, but I'm kind of thinking about 3.5. I really enjoyed the book as, you know, a kind of sci-fi horror. I mean sci-fi I say because of the tox, which is a virus that is spreading in this girls' school. I just felt like the story could have been told in a way that it would have had more impact. Like I said, maybe at the beginning of the talks, like to really see the fear, to see that their bodies really changing at the beginning, and the uncertainty of what's happening, what is this thing, and the panic, you know, like I felt like all of those things were gone, and I was not really fearing for these girls' lives or anything like that. It was just like a nice, slow story, kind of. But I think, you know, for being a YA, it was well done. I understand that if you are doing a YA horror, you have your limitations, of course. And maybe the story could have used a little bit more horror for my taste. But I really did enjoy the writing. It was easy to read, it was fast-paced. I did enjoy knowing about these girls. I just wish I would have got to know them even a little bit better. And the concept of, you know, this island that is separated from civilization, and they have these tox that is spread, and it's causing these different body mutations and changes in the girls. It's really interesting. So I also kind of wished I would have got to know and explore more about this virus, and just to get more information about it. I just felt like it was kind of like a decaf version of a really good sci-fi horror that it could have been, if it makes sense. But it does work as a nice fast read if you're interested, and it does have LGBTQ characters. The representation was not bad. It was just like I was expecting, I guess, to hear more the thoughts of the girls about their sexuality, and I felt it was maybe not brought up as much. It's very subtle, and there's nothing wrong about that. It's just that I was hoping to know more about the feelings and, you know, the experiences of these girls with that as well. But anyways, I'm in my kitchen because this morning I had to go pick up a package at the post office. I was all day here yesterday, all day, and the postman had the nerve to leave a paper on my mailbox that said I was not home, and he had to leave the package for me at the post office to be picked up. The level of disrespect of this man. So I'm sorry to be that bitch, but I called Amazon and I complained so that they know who was in charge to bring me that package. And you know, if I order something online and I'm home waiting for it, it's because I want it delivered. If I didn't want it delivered, I could take my car and go to the store, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like the guy has the nerve to leave the paper saying I was not home when I was sitting upstairs. Like, it just, I can't. Anyways, we're gonna make some coffee, and I'm gonna make one of my go-to nearly everyday winter breakfast because it's really cold today. When I went to my car this morning, it was all completely frozen in ice. So we're gonna make our coffee, and I'm gonna show you what I do super quick for a protein, nice, warm, filling breakfast. And here's how it looks like. It doesn't look that much appetizing, but it is kind of like a chocolate pudding warm with some fruits. So I really like it, and it's great to kickstart the day. Has a lot of energy, fiber, protein, everything you need. You can always top it with nuts or more fresh fruit, whatever you want. Let's do that today to add more fun to it. So now I have added half a banana, some crushed nuts that I crushed myself, and some chocolate syrup. Now it's perfect. Hey guys, this is a late Thursday update. So tomorrow, Friday, I am driving to my boyfriend. I'm gonna spend there until Monday. We haven't seen each other for around 2 months due to the current situation. And so I had to clean the whole apartment, clean the cat toilets, like everything, so that when I leave and the cat sitter comes to take care of the babies, everything is nice and clean, even though I know by the time I come back on Monday, it's gonna be a mess again. So Monday we're gonna have to clean again, but that's life. On the other hand, I have news for you. I finished the Roanoke Girls. I ended up giving it a 4, which I think is the same I gave her other book that I read, The Familiar Dark, and I really enjoyed it. The family is really messed up. I think that's what she's good at, the author, to write these really dark secrets in families and the family members and the character development. Like, she's really good. And even though the book is slow pace, I think that's kind of her style, and it totally works for me when it comes to these dark stories. And there is no huge big plot twist or anything, which is kind of what we had in the other book. Like, there is no huge plot twist that you don't see coming or anything like that, but still it was so enjoyable. As for the next reading plans, so I would like to start tonight Sanctum by Madeleine Rouge. This is the second book in a trilogy. I read the first one, Asylum, some time ago, and I really want to finish the trilogy. This is YA horror. It is entertaining, it is fast-paced, and it has like creepy pictures inside, which is always a plus for me. The first book took place in an asylum, and it was really like atmospheric, and it was a lot of fun to read. And I think this one takes place in a carnival, so I'm like, yes please. And I guess they have to solve a new mystery after the first book. We're following a couple of teenagers that met at this asylum. So yeah, really intrigued about how this one is gonna go down and what mysteries we have in the second book.